I'm going to be giving them away to some of you guys. Welcome back to another video, my pita chips. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my entire Hush collection. I have, I think, about $400 worth of Hush products. So for today I was like, you know what, I can just show you guys my collection, but I can make it even better by giving you guys a review from an original palette versus a Hush palette, because Hush is known for creating dupe palettes compared to original ones, and they are obviously more affordable. So for today's palette, I'm going to be putting to the test the Anastasia Prism palette, this one right here. One of my subbies was kind enough to send me this palette. This palette, actually, you can find it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx for just $29.99. If you guys are new here and you guys don't know, I have a series called Makeup Steals and Deals where I go and find high-end makeup for a much affordable price, and she was kind enough to send me this palette, so I was like, oh my god, I have the dupe for that palette. I'm gonna put it to the test. So the dupe for that palette for the Prism one is this one. It's the Aura Bad Habit palette, and this palette retails for $12 versus the Anastasia retails for $42. So whoa, that is a $30 difference. So for today's video, I'm gonna be using the Anastasia on my right eye and then the Hush palette on my left eye and see if it is worth it, which one is better, which one's more pigmented, all that good stuff. So if you guys are interested, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so as you guys might notice, I already have my brows done and I am going to be working on the eyes. Then I'm going to step away from the camera, do my whole face, and then come back and show you guys my entire collection. But for now, we're going to start with the eyes. I usually always do the same thing when I'm going to do my eyes. I use the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Custard, and then I set it with my Laura Mercier Translucent Powders. Okay, now that I'm all done with my eyes, I'm going to move on to the Prism palette that I'm going to do on the right side of my face. So I'm going to take Eden, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade, and you guys are going to be watching with me how it applies. Now I am using this little blending fluffy brush, and the one thing that I do notice about the Anastasia Prism palette is that it has like literally so much fallout. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. And that is, I think, one of the reasons why this palette didn't really sell as much as her other palettes, but you guys are going to see with me how it blends out. So I'm going to put this all over the crease right here. I still love this palette. I actually do use it a lot, and Eden is one of my favorite colors, as well as Saturn. The shadows are pretty good. They blend out pretty nicely. It's just like that one thing that has a lot of fallout that really bothers me. But other than that, I mean, I really don't mind if it has a lot of fallout. As long as it's pigmented, then I'm okay with it. Alright, now I'm going to grab this Real Techniques blending fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend all this out. For the Hush palette, I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is Awakening. This is the dupe for Eden, and what's pretty funny about this palette is that it literally has the same amount of fallout as the Anastasia one. So we're going to tap off the excess and see how this one applies. I accidentally shattered my mirror, but it's okay. I'm still going to use it, and I'm also going to apply this all over the crease. Okay, as you guys can see, it's not as pigmented as the Anastasia one, but they kind of look almost the same. So I'm going to go in with a little bit more of Awakening, and I'm just going to put it all over the crease. Now I'm noticing this one is like a little bit more like a salmon pink versus this one was kind of like more of a peachy pink. So that's the only thing that I'm noticing, but they look almost the same. I mean, for a $30 difference, I don't think it's really bad. So I'm just going to put it here, and then I'm going to take another blending brush and I'm going to blend this out. Okay, we're going to keep on working on the right eye since we're done with this one. I'm going to be taking Saturn, this shade right here from the Anastasia palette, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia brush that this palette came with, and I'm going to be applying this underneath where we applied that shadow earlier. So this one definitely is very pigmented. This is one of my favorite colors from the palette, Saturn. I like very like orangey, like smoked out eye looks, so this is one of my favorite colors that I like to use. I'm going to take a little bit more of Saturn, and then I'm going to put it all over here. It's such a beautiful color. I like it. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques blending brush. Don't worry guys, I am cleaning these brushes as I go. So I'm just going to use this to blend out very, very quickly. Okay, now we're going to take the Hush palette Aura, which is the dupe for the Anastasia one, and we're going to take Mystique, which this is a dupe for Saturn, and I'm going to take my Morphe E23 brush. If you guys want to get a free Morphe brush, I'm going to leave the link down below in the description box. And we're going to take Mystique and put it as well as we did on the right eye. Now, Mystique is actually a color that's pretty close to Saturn, I'm not gonna lie. I think Saturn is a little bit more of a like dark orangey, but this one actually does not look bad, and it's pretty pigmented as well. It's just this one is a little bit more lighter than this one, and I'm pretty sure you guys can tell. This is more of like a dark orange, and this one's a little bit lighter, but we're gonna see how it blends out right now. Okay, now I'm going to be applying this color right here, which is Eternal from the Anastasia palette. I'm going to put this all over my lid, and I'm going to be using my NYX Glitter Primer as a concealer. Instead of cleaning out the area with the concealer, I'm going to use the Glitter Primer. Now, Glitter Primer, guys, I always use it whether it's a high-end palette or a just regular palette, so I just wanted to clarify that. Now I'm going to do the same thing for this eye. I'm going to take the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on the right eye. And then we're going to put that bronzy gold color on the lid. Now I'm going to take this other side from the Luxie brush, and I'm going to take Manifest, which is the dupe for the other shade. And we're going to apply this all over the lid and see how this one applies. Ooh, they actually look pretty similar. They literally look identical. Wow, that's crazy. They look the same. Okay, so I'm going to put this, the same thing I did over here on the right eye. I'm going to bring it all the way back. Now we're going to take this Morphe E17 brush, and from the Anastasia palette, I'm going to be taking Parallel, which is this dark brown color right here. And I'm going to put this all over the outer corner of my eye, just so we can kind of blend right here. We can make it look like it's not just one single color. Okay, then I'm going to take my same blending brush that I've been using for this eye, and I'm going to blend this out. Alright, now we're going to take Vibe, which is this color right here from the Aura palette. And I'm going to take this little blending brush, and I'm going to put this also on the outer corner of this eye. Okay, now that I am all done with the eyes, this is the Anastasia side. Now this is $42 versus the Hush palette, which is $12. So that is a $30 difference. Now, would I pay $12 or $42? I would definitely pay $12. The only thing that I noticed the difference was that on this side, the brown from the Hush palette was a little bit hard to work with versus the Anastasia one. Let me know what you guys think. So now that I'm all done with the eyes and showing you guys Anastasia versus the Hush palette, I'm going to do my liner, my lashes, and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back to show you guys the rest of my Hush collection. Okay, now that I am completely done with my makeup, and now that everything is set in place, you literally can't even tell which side is which. Like, can you tell? I think they look pretty similar, honestly. I'm quite impressed. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys now my entire collection. I'm going to start off with highlighters and then palettes that I have used. And then from the palettes that I have used, once I show them to you, I'll tell you which ones are my favorite ones. And then I'll move on to the pile that I have never used. I've only seen them, but I haven't used them. I have so many Hush palettes that it's quite impossible for me to get to every single palette. So that's why I have literally a stack that I haven't tried yet. But I am going to be starting off with the highlighters, and I want to put some to the test. That's why I also don't have any highlight on. So I have two of these. These are Oasis, and I believe these are a kit. You get two of these. This one is Paradise. This one is Oasis Highlight Kit. Now these are from Bad Habit. My favorite brand from the whole Hush collection is Bad Habit. This is one of the best collections, personally me. So this is the palette. Well, these are the palettes. And then this one is Paradise. Ooh, those are pretty. This one is Oasis. This one right here is kind of like a cream texture, which feels really, really nice. And then the rest are kind of just powders. I want to see which one I want to put on my face today. I think this one. I'll try this one. I'll try Oasis. So I'm going to take Nude Beach, and I'm going to take my Morphe E61 brush. This brush, girl, if you don't have this brush in your life, you need it. This is a Morphe E61, my favorite brush to apply highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna put it right about here. Ooh, has a lot of fallout. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, how did I not try this before? See, I have so many things that I kind of forget what I have and what I don't have. Ooh, Ooh, yes! Then moving on, this is a Rose Highlight collection. This one's from Bad Habit as well. Now this one, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a dupe for the Nicole Guerrero collab. I can't even talk. The Nicole Guerrero collab she did with Anastasia. This looks identical like her palette. So this one is also a really pretty one. It has like a lot of bronzies, gold, and then pinks. And then I have this one, which is Unicorn Glow Face Candy, which this one is a dupe for the Anastasia. Okay, moving on to the eyeshadow pots that I have already used. Some of them, not all of them. This one is Sugar by Face Candy. This one is a dupe for the Too Faced palette. Oh my god, so pretty. This is the 18 color eyeshadow collection. Again, it's Sugar by Face Candy. And then we have Bad Habit by Inferno. This one is one of my favorite palettes. It is so pretty. You guys are probably like, oh my god, that's why. These are literally the colors that I wear every single day on my eyes. Like, I need to step out of my comfort zone and do something different, like with different colors and stuff, but I just can't. This is one of my all-time favorite palettes. It's so pretty. And then we have Royals by Bad Habit. This palette, I really wasn't a big fan of it, just because the colors are so pretty, as you guys can tell, but they weren't as pigmented as I expected. So this one is such a pretty palette, but I wasn't a big fan of it. Then we have Bad Habit by Aphrodite, which, oh my god, this used to be like my ride or die palette, but then I stopped using it. I don't know why. Obviously, you guys already know what this is a dupe for, the Huda palette, and it's so pretty. Oh my god, literally, like these colors right here, foiled eyeshadows, are so good. Like, you have no idea. This used to be my favorite palette. I don't know why I stopped using things. I think I move on and then forget about products, but this one is one of my favorite ones. And then we have Vice 9 color eyeshadow collection by Face Candy. Now this is a dupe for the Kylie Jenner eyeshadows that she created. Definitely by the packaging you can already tell. This is like all purples. This palette I tried it on is not bad, but it's not good. It's just like in between. But these right here, girl, you better be ready for these. These are the After Party. Now these come in a bundle of 4. I'm going to show you the other two right now. This is After Party and this one's After Hours. Oh my god, these are dupes for the small little palettes that Huda came out with. This puppy right here is my all-time favorite palette. This palette is so pigmented, it's so pretty. Now the only down thing about Hush palettes is that they are very like flaky, and they'll literally, like, as soon as you put like your brush here, you'll see like all the fallout. But like I said, if it's pretty, if it blends out nice, and if it gives me a good outcome on my eyes, I really don't care if it has a lot of fallout. And then we have After Party, which this one's more of for like a smoky eye. Such a pretty palette as well. I really do like this one. I love the foil shadows as well. Strobe Light is one of my favorite ones. And then, oh my god, are you ready for this palette? Are you ready? Are you ready? This is the Wild Face Candy palette. And this palette, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is like a crazy packaging. Like, I had never seen something like this. And it's kind of like 3D. You can feel like the velvety material. And when I saw Wild, I was like, oh my god, it looks colorful. I'm gonna open it. As soon as I opened it, I fell in love with this thing. And oh my god, it is so pretty. I love it so much. This color, Bang Girl. If you put it on your eyelids, it will leave you shook. It is so good. I really do like this palette. It's one of my favorite ones. I think it's like $15. I don't think it's very expensive, but I do have a coupon code. It's Pita Chips, so you guys can save even more money. Like, girl, the palette's already affordable, plus use my coupon code Pita Chips. Oh my god, girl, I got you. It's gonna be even more affordable. Now this is a stack of palettes that I have not used. I looked at them and everything, but I have not used them or touched them or anything. So this is part of these palettes that I showed you guys right now. This is After Dark by Bad Habit. Oh my god, look at this one. Oh, why haven't I tried this? This is so pretty. Okay, but look. How gorgeous is this palette? I don't even know why I haven't tried it, like, honestly. So this is a really pretty one. This one is After Dark by Bad Habit. Now the app is working. I know a lot of people were like, oh my god, why are you even showing the palettes? They're not available online. Majority of the palettes will not be available online. You do have to go to the app. I think you just look up in the app store like Hush, and then it'll come up, or like SHOPHUSH, it'll come up. So I believe every single palette, they do have it available in the app. And this one is Rainforest by Face Candy. Oh la la, look at this this color and then this blue. Oh my god, that is so gorgeous. I love the packaging of this. It's very unique, very different. I really like it. Then we have Bad Habit Solstice. There we go, Solstice. Oh my god. Why haven't I used this palette as well? Oh my god, what the heck? Are you seeing this? This is so beautiful. Oh my god, this is such a pretty palette. Okay, so again, this is Solstice by Bad Habit, because I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, wait, what's the name of this one? And look at the packaging, super pretty. And then we have Aftershock, which is also a part of the 3 small little bundles that I showed you guys that are dupes for the Huda one. Now this one is the very vibrant one. I wonder if this actually does work, because those look very pigmented. That is such a pretty color. Look, they're very like electro colors. I love it. I'm living for it. We have Amazonia by Face Candy. It's this one right here. Am I tripping, or does this look a dupe for kind of like the Kylie ones? It looks very similar to the Kylie palettes, but that's what they look like. And then we have Bad Habit Supernova, which is also kind of like a sister for Solstice. And this one is a whole bunch of purples, blues, and golds and bronzy colors. That is so pretty. This one, Supernova, definitely has more foiled eyeshadows versus matte. And then we have Sahara by Face Candy. And this one is such a pretty one. Look at that. Ooh, look how pretty those are. You have like the yellow mustard, a purple, a blue. So pretty. I love this one. Last but not least, we have Bad Habit Dream State 15 Shadow Press Glitter Collection. Oh my god. Why am I not barely realizing that I have all these palettes? Okay, I have to get this up close. This is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. Look at that. 15 Shade Press Glitter Collection. This is absolutely stunning. You know what? I just thought of something. I have so many palettes. I forgot I had them, so that means that I'm probably not gonna use all of them. So if you liked any of the last palettes that I showed you, the ones that I told you that are brand new, and you guys want some of these palettes, I'm going to be giving them away to some of you guys. So all you have to do is comment down below your social medias, and I will contact a couple of you guys through your social medias and let you guys know which palettes you guys win. So if you guys are interested in winning Rainforest, After Dark, Sahara, Dream State, Supernova, Solstice, Aftershock, and Amazonia, then comment down below your social medias and I will contact a couple of you guys and then send palettes your way, since I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use all of them, and I'm pretty sure you guys will put them more to use versus me. And I think that's it. These are all the palettes that I have. I showed you guys some of my favorite ones, and you can absolutely find so many great palettes at Hush. Like literally there's some palettes that are really good. There's some palettes that you're just getting, you're kind of like I should have just bought the original one, but there's some palettes that you're like, no, I'm better off with this one versus the regular one. For my eyes, you honestly can't even tell which one's which. Like, really? I can't even tell. So $12, $42, I'd rather go with $12 to be honest, except I'm gonna keep on using the $42 one because one of my subbies sent it to me and I love her so much. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you guys want to win some of the pads that I showed you guys at the end, make sure to comment down below your social medias and I'll contact some of you guys. If you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can join the Pita Chef family, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys! Make sure you're subscribed so you can watch all of my videos, and if you want to keep on watching more and more videos, make sure to check out yesterday's video. You are not going to want to miss it. It's amazing. Also, if you want to get to know me a little bit better, make sure to subscribe to that vlogging channel right there. And if you can't get enough of me, here is my Spanish channel, so you can go ahead and subscribe. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.